Escondido, and we have all kinds of small business out here promoting. It's a great atmosphere, a lot of fun, and providing the music and the tunes in the background, but not this moment, but you generally, is Mandy Mixes DJ and MC service. Mandy, tell us a little bit about your business.
Hi, Dave. Hi, everybody out there. I do everything from weddings to backyard birthday parties to expos and conferences like this, and I work really closely with my clients to get all the specifics. Like today I'm rocking a lot of 80s music, as you guys have probably noticed, and that's because that's what David requested. So I tailor the event to whatever your needs are, and I know you do the game show stuff. I like to throw in a little trivia too sometimes with my clients. So yeah, just to mix it up and keep it fun.
So you do some interactive things with your audiences too then?
Absolutely, yeah. So, like, for example, I was telling you about this earlier, at a wedding, if you have a buffet for your dinner, let's say you don't want to just release a table by number one, number two, I'll actually ask ahead of time some questions about the bride and groom, where was our first date, and different things like that. And then I ask those questions to the guests, and that's how we release the table. So just to kind of mix it up, make it fun, and you can do it at corporate parties too, like trivia about your business and stuff like that. So, yeah.
That would be great. Maybe someday we'll get to do a Quiz Show Mania and have you there too. That would be awesome.
Oh my gosh, I would love that. I grew up watching so many game shows, so I would be honored. That would be so fun.
I always wanted to be a game show host. It's always hard to do. So let's see. What are some of I see back there a back to school dance party. Oh, and you were doing some special events too, right?
Yeah, so I actually have a background in event planning and producing. So a few years ago, actually, I was doing an event very similar to this, and everyone's trying to mix and mingle and be business professional, and they're like, but we want to dance. We should have a dance party. So I put together a dance party. So in September, I'm having my 4th annual, and I call it Back to Old School Dance Party because we play a lot of old school music. We play some current hits too, but it's a lot of fun. There's a swag bar, there's prizes. I get out there on the dance floor because I love to dance. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a shot of her dancing at some point. Not at this event, obviously, but maybe one of her other ones. I wanted to reach quickly for this back to school dance party flyer because it's just cool. It's like there's sponsorship opportunities, appetizers, swag, prizes, dinner, cocktails, all of this. This one is scheduled for September 14, 2019 in San Marcos at the Lake House Hotel. Tell us about that.
So that one's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have, in fact, speaking of dancing, I am going to teach some dance lessons. So, because I have had a couple of gals over there, attendees that come over the years, and they're like, I just like coming because I like to listen to the music, but I can't really dance. And I'm like, you know what? I have a little bit of a background in dancing, so I thought it would be fun to maybe go through the different eras and teach the different, like the hustle or the Cupid shuffle, or maybe even just some, generic dancing so you feel comfortable on the dance floor. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
As I was growing up, I remember a lot of the dances, obviously the twist, the frug, the fly, the surf stomp. I mean, what would be cool, I think, is to actually showcase some of these old dances people have heard about and have no idea what they look like.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go through and do a little research and find out about all these different dances, and yeah, that'll be fun, yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, thanks for your time here and for all the great music. Now you can turn up the tunes again because we'll get out of the way. Thanks again, Mandy. Mandy Mixes, DJ and MC extraordinaire. So, all right, Big Frog. Big Frog. Now, this is pretty cool. Custom T-shirts and more.
Yeah.
And what is your name?
I'm Jeff.
Jeff, I'm Dave.
Dave.
We're on NCSD Live right now.
Fantastic.
So we just want to take a look at what you're doing here.
All right, cool. I'll give you a great example. This is direct-to-garment printing. And the really nice thing about direct-to-garment printing is there's no minimum order. And there's no limit to the amount of colors you can print, and so it's really unlimited, only limited by your imagination. And it's graduation season coming up, so this is a graduate shirt, so it's a great gift for your graduate. Or if you really want to go crazy, you could get shirts for the family and embarrass your graduate on graduation day.
So going direct to the shirt really is what? That's a new technology for you?
The technology's probably about 12 to 15 years old, but it's been kind of perfected in the last, 7, 8 years. And yeah, it's like essentially like printing at home. It's a large printer, probably just about the size of this table.
Right.
You feed the shirt into the printer, and it literally prints directly on the shirt, like an inkjet printer.
I've wanted shirts in the past, and I've always thought, gosh, they're taking the ink and they're scraping all this ink, and it was an expensive process. And I always was under the impression it's so labor intensive that I wouldn't actually order stuff I wanted. But those days are gone, you say, for a long time.
Things have changed, and that's what people like about us. They like the fact that there's no minimum order. I'll give you an example. We just had a lady come in today. She's a startup business. She's got limited funds. She's doing a coffee shop. And she wanted a couple shirts for her and her employees, and we were able to make 5 shirts for them, exactly the way they wanted them, and she's very happy, and it fits in her budget. So that's kind of our wheelhouse, is small, medium businesses, families, think family reunions, those kind of special events. You've got a lot of people doing charity runs and walks. You can do team shirts for those groups and things like that. So,
I always wanted a shirt where it would have like a tie and in other words, it would look like I had a suit and a tie on. Is there such a thing?
There is such a thing. We could make it a tuxedo or a regular suit and tie. Absolutely.
I was just thinking, wouldn't that be easy just to slip that on? I don't think I'd fool too many people.
No, you wouldn't, but we'd have to do some nice colors and make you look,
Yeah, well, thin? No.
Thin. We can
I
thin
wish.
it down. Always.
I'll try.
Always wear black.
Spare time. That's what I do.
That's right.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is your name again?
Jeff McNeely.
Okay. Big Frog.
Big Frog Custom T-shirts. We're located in San Marcos at the Grand Plaza. There's a Sprouts Shopping Center, Nordstrom Rack, Party City. We're in that shopping center. Yeah. So the beauty of that is you can come in and see us. You can touch the garments, feel the garments, try on the garments, get exactly what you're looking for.
Do you think I could audition for Big Frog?
I think you do very well with it. You could be our greeter for sure.
Sorry. I don't know why I did that. I think I was thinking about Jimmy Dean, Big Bad John.
Big Frog. Welcome
Big Frog. I love it. Okay, well, thanks again for your time. And I think we're going to end up using this service, to be honest with you, from what he's described. So thanks again.
Hey, I appreciate you.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right. All righty. Where do we want to go? Well, let's see. Let's take a look. Thanks again. You bet. Let's take a look down here. Luke Maxwell. Humor me here, because I think, folks, that we're going to meet somebody I thought was pretty interesting when I met him earlier. So you're Luke Maxwell. I'm
from the desk.
Dave Flores.
Hi, Dave.
And we do the North County SD Live.
Oh, wonderful.
And we've been talking a little bit on the internet with some emails
Okay.
about you helping to promote our show.
Yes! I can't
Now he remembers. We met.
Yes, I can't believe I didn't recognize you.
Yeah, I know. And you too. You look so different.
Yeah, I got a haircut. Started. Yeah, but.
You look more mature.
Oh, thank you very much.
Here's our card. This is a blatant plug for us, right?
I was gonna even these last few weeks. It's been great. I mean, the big thing was this company. I started working with them, doing some sales with them. So yeah, it's been great. This is actually my first time here at any Chamber of Commerce. I've never been to one. I found out there's one in Fallbrook where I live, which is great. And I'm just
well, you're an enterprising young man. This performance dashboard is kind of an interesting thing.
This is the brainchild of the CEO of SoJedi, and he does this all over the world with some of the biggest companies. And the goal of this is to take you from the start, right? That first idea,
Right.
all the way around to taking action today. And then taking action tomorrow in his strategy. So what he does is he teaches strategy. Talking about business strategy, and on my side, right, I cover like the more marketing strategy type.
Yes.
But really what this is, so we're encouraging people here to come, have a free coaching session with him. to go through this, because by the time they get to the obstacles, that's where we kind of come in and say, okay, this is where we can help. And if they want help, great. If they don't, great. They go through this. If they can handle it themselves, fine. We're all about supporting small businesses. My parents had their own small business. I grew up in that life. I started my own. Jim, we've all very passionate about small business, and so that's why I'm even here, is because when I learned about this, I went, oh, I wish I could have had this 3 years ago.
That's kind of what we're doing with our technology. We're using, wish we had this 3 years ago. I mean, being able to get out to the wide section of the internet with quality broadcasting, all these things are exciting. It's that whole new world. And of course, you're right at the beginning of this thing. You're going to have another 30 years in this.
Hopefully, I hope to have another 30 years. But this is.
Oh, this is the boss?
He's the big shot.
Oh, we got to meet the big shot. Here we go.
This is Dave Flores.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, Dave. Oh, you met the magnificent Luke?
I was very impressed with Luke.
Oh, yeah.
Very impressed.
Yeah, me too.
That was then, now is now. Just kidding. Just kidding. But I'm serious. And of course, now this is all your brainchild here?
Yes. So this is what we're offering for free to people who would like to get some help, because we can take it in a 1 hour session and walk a small to medium-sized business. Well, actually, I do this for CEOs around the country and in Canada. And those are in 2.5 hour sessions in CEO groups, in an organization called Vistage or Tech in Canada. And I can take them through the 12 major steps of a strategic plan in about an hour, one-on-one. Everything from how to write down your idea to finishing off with your action plans and what your rally cry to get you up every morning to do it. Dealing with obstacles, your measurements, your KPIs, how to lead people to follow you, make the goals specific, consider your company values. There's 12 major things here that typically go, and we use some Harvard Business Tool technology in here too to make it all work.
What I love about this thing is the graphics. It's laying it out in such a way that, even I can understand it.
And the fun part is people hanging on their wall. One young lady told me that she has it in her bathroom. I didn't want to know where. And one lady up in Edmonton, she scanned it, and it's her screensaver. So she's looking at her strategic plan every day, all the time. And she's a medical director for a big group of dental offices in the Edmonton area. And I've done it in Spanish as well in El Salvador.
Wow. Well, motivation is so important, and to be able to bring it, I think Einstein said you can do something, the best way to present something is so a 6-year-old can understand it. And in a sense, the way you've got this laid out, it's so basic and so clear.
Yeah, somebody told me I was using the Dr. Seuss or the cartoon version of strategic planning, which was the intent. We started, and I'm not the creative guy. So I had this magnificent, Viviana Tagliapietra, I got to give her credit. She was a magnificent graphic artist, and I said, listen, the big idea. She said, what's the big idea? What should that be about? I said, well, in the cartoons, when the light bulb pops above your head, and that's why it's a light bulb. And the goals and the obstacles in your performance all point to the centers to why you do this. Because entrepreneurs, business people like in the room here, some of them work through the night. They put in crazy hours. They do businesses that nobody else would try. And so why would you do that? And the call to actions, when I've been doing this, I've done this for almost 100 groups, so probably, 1,500 people, is that learning why people get up every morning and go out and do what they do as small, medium-sized, or big businesses is fascinating. It has to do with family, how they want to retire, a specific cause. Usually it has to do with making a difference of some kind in somebody else's life. It's not just about making money.
Right.
As a famous MBA presenter said in a group of high school students, he took the risk, and a young kid said, and when he asked him what he wanted to do, he says, I want to make a lot of money. He said, well, you should be a cocaine dealer. He says, because I hear they make lots of money. Yeah. But it's why you do something that's more important. It's not just about the money. And so I get to have the fun in helping people with their businesses.
So that includes you.
Yeah.
You're putting in the 14, 18-hour days too, huh?
Yeah, well, people say I'm a workaholic. I'm just having fun.
That's the key, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do what you love what you do.
Well, I say we work like crazy people so we can have fun once in a while. So I get to do things for my family that I wouldn't otherwise get to do because I put in the time in my business. But I'm having fun along the way.
And what is your name?
Jim Hernandez.
Jim Hernandez. Well, yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you. And you got a great stock here in Luke.
Yes, I do.
Luke Maxwell, right? He is the man, and I know he's going to make it happen.
For now, you said, right?
Well, yeah, that was then, now is now, right? But it's the truth, though. When you get somebody who gives an impression that you don't forget, that's important. And what you're doing here is very important.
And Luke's unforgettable. And for this group, what's really interesting, I also have Victoria with us because she does our translation for us. For many years, about 60% of my business was in Spanish. And in south of the 8, in San Diego, or like in the North County here, between 30 and 40% of the people, Spanish is their first language. So adding Spanish to your business, even if you're just an English speaker, gives them a friendlier approach. So we also we're translating websites, we're translating marketing materials. I write for Latin Business Today and trying to encourage people to take into considerations the differences in culture, not just the language, to get business.
That is brilliant, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But who am I? Shop liver. No, it was salad, that's right. Yeah, great salad here, by the way, and tortilla chips, too. All righty, thanks again. Hey, it's a pleasure, you guys.
I'll reach out to you soon.
I hope so.
Yeah, no,
I hope so, Luke.
And if I don't,
And you're...
please keep.
I'll keep knocking. I'll keep knocking.
Because sometimes they just get lost in
Yeah.
the ether.
I know.
Pleasure meeting.
Thank you. It's our pleasure. And you've been a big help to this business.
Thank you.
So you're going to stay busy, I'll bet.
Yeah, we're very busy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, reaching out to the Hispanic community makes absolute sense. Thank you so much. It's the right thing to do. All righty. You have a good show. Thank you. All righty. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo. What do we got here? Boy. SDCustomCakes.com. Wow. Some of these look royal. Look at, what is that? That's like a ruby or a diamond, or what is that?
Chocolate covered real gold.
A what now?
It's a chocolate. Chocolate ball.
Okay, chocolate. Vanilla cupcakes, mazapan, which is a peanut butter.
We make our own mazapan.
Oh, really? You do?
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
Nayeli. I'm Nayeli.
Mayeli?
Nayeli.
Nayeli.
Uh-huh.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
We're on the internet right now. There's people watching. And this, how long have you been doing this business?
We started about 6 months ago.
Okay.
We're in San Marcos, and it's a family-owned business. My mom, my husband, and myself.
Okay.
We run it all three. Yeah, we make all
Very-
sorts of custom cakes, cookies, dessert bars, the whole sort of thing. Wedding cakes.
Good. Well, it's good that you're at this expo today.
Yeah.
A lot of businesses have seen what you're doing, and hopefully you're getting new customers.
Yeah, hopefully. I got David, one of the organizers.
Oh, yeah, David Zamaya.
Yeah, he's the one that invited us to come to this today, and it's been going great. Yeah.
It's a great idea. You know, those, I know they taste good, I'm sure, but they're beautiful. I mean, they're very, very well made, and I don't know, how much does something like that cost?
It starts at $10. It's $10 a dozen for the mini cupcakes, actually.
Well, that's not bad. I've seen cupcakes going for what, $4 or $5 each, some of them.
No, definitely. And everything that we do is made from scratch. It's made in house. Like the strawberry, we make it's actual strawberry sauce. We make it ourselves. The mazapan, we make our own mazapan. The caramel, we make our own caramel. Same thing with the vanilla. Make everything from scratch. We have sugar-free. We have vegan options. We have whole wheat options. We have, what did I say, vegan already? A whole bunch of different stuff. Pretty much just ask for it and I'll probably make it.
That's wonderful. And then you've got all these pictures of stuff you do too. It looks like you do special cakes and other things like that. Look, I mean, this is an amazing thing. We couldn't begin to get into all this, but wow.
This is the picture of the one. This is the cake.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you got a picture and then you made it from a picture?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're very creative.
And then we have those two up there.
Oh, look at those. Ay. Wow. Look at those. Oh, those are made out of sugar?
Yeah, we made little different sculptures and that sort of different things. One for the little girls in your life, and it's edible glitter too.
So the kids, do they wear them and then eat them, or?
I think it's more for like baby showers before they get here.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, but if you gave it to a baby, they'd eat it. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, thanks for spending some time with us. And again, it's sdcustomcakes.com. There. I'm sorry. The chicks that bake. All right. Well, thanks again. Wish you the best. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's awesome. You know, I mean, what a sweet way to make a living. Oh, my. I was looking at those things, drooling almost. So, yeah, let's do this. Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. So, hi, how are you today?
Very well, thank you.
Okay, good. And you're part of the Hispanic Chamber?
I'm a member board for the marketing and events.
Today's a great event.
Yes, very, very great event.
A lot of Hispanic involvement in business here.
Yes, of course.
That's good. Did you have any of the cupcakes across the way yet?
Yes, very good. Excellent.
How many did you eat today?
Like 3 or 4.
I think I'll believe 4.
Okay.
I would like to eat more. Oh, yes, the popcorn. Yeah, oh, I love just the basic popcorn was happening. So it looks, too, like you've gotten a lot of signups for your business expo and that you're getting a lot of cooperation here today.
Yes. Also, we like to invite for our next mixer in Jamul Casino, June 13, 5:30 through 8:30 p.m. Okay?
Thank you very much. And what is your name?
Socorro Ruiz. Socorro Ruiz. Socorro in English is like a help me, help me.
I have to practice rolling my R's. Ooh, yes, I love that. I love that. I'll practice that, I promise. Thank you so much. You have a nice day. Oh, yes. Oh, loving to roll those R's, I'll tell you. So, meanwhile, we are going down the lane here. And you have anything else, Rich, that catches your eye here? It's all good.
David wants to do another one.
Oh, okay. Let's get David going.
Yeah, I got to go to the...
Yeah, we'll go back. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, Dave Flores reporting here for SDLive.com.